Hi, it's Mandy here. We were going to have a course this morning at our Cohill grocery store called the Quilter Social. I was going to show you some tips on making half square triangles. So we decided to do a video instead. It's freezing rain outside, so let's stay nice and warm by the fire, and I'll show you a few little tips. Half square triangles can make really lovely quilts very quickly. Here's just one example of a nice quilt we did, and I'm going to be doing a workshop on that quilt. Here's another example of that same quilt, and it's just done in different colorways. So you can see how really pretty you can make some lovely quilts very quickly with half square triangles. So let's go over to the sewing machine quickly. I'm going to show you what I have on the website already as a tutorial. I want to start first of all with just making 2 half square triangles. So we'll make 2 of these, not in this size. And how we start is you take 2 identical squares, place them one on top of the other, and then all we're going to do is we're going to sew along both sides of that line 1/4 inch. So I'm going to do that really quickly. We'll sew 1/4 inch on one side all the way along, and we'll sew 1/4 inch along the other side. And you can see I'm doing quite long stitches so you can see the stitches. Normally I would use them quite a bit smaller, but there we go. So once I've got that done, you can see that my drawn line is still here, and I'm going to just take a ruler and cut along that cutting line, and then we have 2 half square triangles. There you go. And when you're pressing them, you're going to open them up. You will press them to the dark side. So you will press this side to the dark side. So that's getting 2. We're going to do 4 now. And here is what I'm going to start off with 4. 2 squares, identical size. And just to show you how to figure out where your half or your 1/4 inch seam line is, I've actually drawn a 1/4 inch seam line. And you can take your needle and place it down right on that line so that you know that is exactly where the 1/4 inch line is. And I'm going to adjust my nifty little seam guide here so that I can butt right up against it. Now in this instance, we're going to sew all the way around the entire square. It seems counterintuitive, I have to tell you, because you're thinking to yourself, why would I sew all the way around a square? Then I can't take it apart. We'll show you what happens next. So we'll quickly sew around there and turn my corner. Sew again. Yeah, this makes no sense. Why would you sew 2 pieces of perfectly good fabric face together so you can't take them apart? There you go. So I've done that quite quickly. So you can see I've sewn all the way around the edge, and you cannot take this apart, right? But if you flip it over, what I've done is drawn a line corner to corner. And we're going to cut along those lines, and then we'll end up with 4 triangles. And then I'm going to turn my nifty little thing here. I'm going to go corner to corner right where I turned my corner. And now I have 4 half square triangles. So those are the first 2 sets of triangles I'm going to show you how to make. I will do another video in a few minutes on how to do 8 half square triangles in one sitting so that you can make multiple of those if you've got a big quilt you want to make. That's all for now.